to sort of get to the heart of what I think are some of the lessons that come out of this. First of all, innovation is obviously important, and that's at the core of a startup. But it doesn't have to be deep technology or science. You can put things together in new ways. You can use existing technology in new ways. You can design a different supply chain, right? Innovation can have a much broader meaning. If you're spending time around startups, you'll hear about product market fit. What it means is that the people that use your product love it, or the people that use your service love it, and they use it obsessively, and they tell other people about it. So when people say you need to get to product market fit, that's what it really means. It means not cutting corners. Getting the experience right is super important. That is the most important thing a startup can do. That is winning. It's not the idea. It can be the execution, but it has to be in ways that really matter to the people that are going to buy and use it. The third is one thing, right? A startup is a bet on one thing. It is not a mini conglomerate. It doesn't need to have 9 different lines of business. You're not big enough for that, right? Whether it's you and a partner, you and 30 people, right? The reality is you got to compete on one thing, and you have to be great at it. Right? Build something incredible. And just being great at one thing can be staggeringly large. Owning one thing is the only way that a startup can survive and thrive. Right? You can't do everything, and the ability to focus in relentlessly on one thing, super important. Fourth one, eventually money matters. For people to invest their money either in your company to grow it and give you either startup or growth capital, you do need a financial. You can get away without that for a while, right? And value does matter. Your ability to raise and borrow money, get people to come work for you, like that value matters. It's an expectation of future earnings. Even if you're losing money today, right, you have to have a clear vision for where that isn't the case. So you cannot have a bonfire of invested capital that burns forever, because at some point people will stop giving it to you. So that's it. I think, based on my years in business and working with startups, those are fairly simple lessons, but I think those are the ones that are absolutely the most important in getting from a really early stage startup to becoming an icon.